Okay, Frank.
Oh, hey, we're at NAB 2017 with our old friends at Superior Access Solutions. And here's Dave and Brian. Hi, Dave.
Welcome. Thank you.
And we worked with them for years at other stations, and we're working with them again. SAS, where are you? Basically, Minneapolis, is it?
Lakeville.
Lakeville, okay, great. And you do a lot of military consulting, but with me you've done low-power television consulting to Little Lakes. Here in the booth you have a demo set up. What is it exactly?
It's a 4K demo for encoding and decoding.
Wow, 4K. So what's going on?
So we got an elemental here that's taking in 4K via file, streaming it over to a network switch that's hidden underneath the table, coming out the switch, coming into a hardware decoder appliance, and then doing 4K to the 4K monitor.
What is an elemental?
An elemental is a encoder transcoder.
Yeah, I've seen their little pretty holes in it, colorful LED front panel. So it's an encoder.
It's an encoder and a transcoder.
So it encodes the 4K picture and transcodes from something else?
Yeah, the 465, H.265.
Ah, okay, the compression standard. And the box setting on top again, what's that?
It's a T21 4K decoder.
Oh, okay, so that's the decoder, and you're coming out of that into, the HDMI into the TV.
That's correct.
All right. And I see you have an Intel NUC with your logo on top.
Yep, so the Intel NUC is actually just loading up PowerPoints to demonstrate our capability with Network Management Point.
Okay. So SAS has some people in it, and you go out and integrate things, set things up and make them work for them, right?
Right. We're a best-of-breed communications system integrator.
And have you been on any jobs around the world that are interesting that you can talk about?
No.
There's an answer. Oh, look, we have a prop.
Oh, no, this is you. This is LTE, so you can talk about it all day long.
Long-term evolution, right?
Yes.
LTE, and so what is other than long-term evolution? What is this prop we're looking at?
So this is actually a EUB, right? UE. Right. So this is our transmitter, if you will.
And what band is it on?
It can actually be on any band that you want.
Is it like 5.8 or?
I don't know. Let's ask the engineer here.
Oh, LTE could be on a lot of bands.
Exactly.
How you doing, Dave?
Doing great, thank you. So this is actually what would be on your truck, and it would be the CPE radio looking back to a tower, a cell tower. And this, however, the difference here is that we're moving these into the bass band, and we are capitalizing on that private spectrum.
BAS, bass band?
BAS, Broadcast Auxiliary Service.
Ah, okay, great. All right.
And what this means for us is that we have advanced COFDM modulation and all digital, all Ethernet, full duplex transmission. And the roaming and all the great features of LTE are there. So now ENG becomes very, very interesting because we don't need to tune antennas. We don't need to stand up high towers or anything. And these thrive on multipath.
Do you need an account with Verizon or AT&T?
These would be private. These are private spectrum that the broadcasters own portions of the bass band, and we're looking to place these into their existing spectrum, relicensing for different modulation and different a bidirectional link instead of simplex.
Is this LTE scenario something that works in what they call white space utilization?
Well, not really. We do have a number of bands that can, in fact, reach down there. It's all a matter of spectral approval.
Okay. So this is, what, it's going to be in the 700s? Does it say anything like that on it?
No, the bass band's up higher. We're typically in the 2 gig range.
2 gig, okay.
But we have many bands we can operate. We can go as low as in UHF area, all the way up to about 6 gig.
So if you're point-to-point with this, what kind of, how long could you go? How far?
We just completed a 43-mile shot.
Wow.
And it was 10 meg up and down, and we had plenty more room to go. Theoretically, we can go out to about 60 miles.
So that's incredible. Yeah, I know of some TV translator districts that could use that kind of set. We'll have to work on that.
Let's do it.
All right, that's the report at NAB 2017 here at Superior Access Solutions, SAS.